I love growing plants in terracotta pots. I just think they're so pretty. But at the moment this one is completely covered in mould, which is not very pretty. It's because the pots themselves are porous, and so yeah, they can just get all this mold to them, which is not too bad. It's not going to affect the plant in any way, I believe, but it's not good if it's going to be in the house. In a few months' time, I'll be taking this beautiful finger lime back inside, and so I need to get him completely healthy and fix the pot up. And for this, I'll be using hydrogen peroxide. I've just been reading up about it, and it's really sounds like it's going to be my best friend, because it's actually really good for soil, and it's kind of like a less chemical way to treat plants and pots and all kinds of things. So I think I'll be using it a lot more. It's just oxygen and water. So all I have to do is get this one here is a 3% solution, and which is perfect for this. So I'm just going to put some onto this little scrubby brush here, and actually just wash the pot with it. The main thing they say is to not put it in sunlight. So I've taken this pot into a shady spot because the sunlight will make it not work. So I'm going to put it in even deeper shade and then just scrub it all, leave it for 20 minutes, and then maybe rinse it off, and then maybe do it again. So hopefully that'll get a clean pot. We'll see the before and after. So here I've moved it into the shady spot so it can work, because yeah, it can't do that in the sunlight. And look, it's just lost one of the finger limes here. Lovely things. I'll have that for lunch. So the amazing thing about hydrogen peroxide, one of the many amazing things, is you can actually use it while the plant is in the pot. It's a huge benefit, because if you use things like bleach, you have to remove the plant first, but this one just allows me to do it while it's in there and not disturb the roots. I want to show this in action because it's really satisfying. I just dabbed some of that hydrogen peroxide onto this scrubby brush, and you can actually hear it bubbling and fizzing as it cleans. Look. It's really good at oxygenating the, what's it called, the roots too, so it's actually going to help the plants. People even spray this kind of solution onto the tops of plants to help the roots. So it's just such a great thing to use. Look at that, look how much cleaner it looks, so much better already. Let me just carry on with the other side. I wish I'd done this ages ago, it's so easy. I think it just sounds more chemical than it is. It's such a natural thing to use, but the whole word hydrogen peroxide just sounds a bit, yeah, chemically, which it really isn't. So I'll just do the other side too, but it's looking good. Really tell it's working. There it is. I've taken a little cloth to it and wiped it all off, and it's as good as new. I can't believe how simple that was. I'll definitely be doing that again. The thing is, it's been like that ever since the winter, when of course it was cold in the house, I suppose, and maybe got a bit wet. I'm not really sure why it started having that mold on it, but it is because the pots are porous and there's all that water in there, all the cold and just everything creates that kind of atmosphere. And so knowing that hydrogen peroxide just clears it all up and actually helps with the benefit and the health benefits here, helps the tree in itself. It's a wonderful thing. It's a great tool to have. So I'll definitely be using that. I imagine it will come back again, because I'm going to be taking this pot back inside over winter. But I'll know how to do it really quickly. Just quickly cure this. It looks so much nicer and healthier. I'm sure it's better for the plant too, not to have that sort of mold growing on it, for sure. And also it's because when it's in the house, then we can breathe in those mold spores, which can be quite dangerous and damaging to our health. And plants are such a nice, healthy thing to have in a house in general, so you wouldn't want to have anything unhealthy lingering there. But I'm really happy with that result. Look at that beautiful pot now. Let it dry, and I'll put it back into the sun. Look at those last finger limes on it. We've been slowly eating them. They're so delicious and so huge. But do let me know what you think. I've read about so many other benefits of hydrogen peroxide, so I think I'll be using it a lot. And if you have any ideas or any suggestions or any experiences with using hydrogen peroxide, do let me know. I'll see you next time.